Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a reading for Cancer for the next 7 days. So if you have Cancer as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placement, this reading most likely will resonate for you guys. Now, if you're not sure if you have a placement in one of those aspects here, guys, I do have a link on the community board where you can go and get your free birth chart reading. So even if you don't know the specific time, but you know where you were born, there can be some pretty good results in regards to getting most of those placements. But if you have the specific time, then that will also help assist with getting the rising sign for you. Now we're just going to get straight into your reading. This is a timeless next 7 days, so it's whenever you come across this reading, it's where it's most likely to resonate, not just necessarily when I post it. So if you happen to see this at a later date, then there could still be something in here for you. So we're going to get into this now, guys, with the Modern Witch Tarot. So angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Cancer? What do they need to know, please, and thank you for the next 7 days. What do they need to know? What are the current energies for the next 7 days? Okay, 2 more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your reading. Okay, guys, so bottom of the deck we have 2 of Swords. Do you know what? This is so interesting to me. I wish I had said it now, but I was feeling this sense of hesitancy as I was kind of shuffling of the cards, because the deck itself just felt a little bit stiff, okay? So maybe you've been feeling a little bit like between a rock and a hard place, feeling a little bit unsure or unclear to do with a particular scenario, or maybe even just I'm hearing what direction to go in, okay, in regards to where you want to take your life next. But I do get the sense that there will be clarity coming in for you relatively soon, okay? And I'm also getting told to say that you'll have the answers within, okay? So just take a moment and not be too kind of hasty with making impulsive decisions to do with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve here, or what kind of goals that you have in mind. I'm getting like this sense of like, you know, the kind of like the end result for some of you, but you're missing a few steps to get to that end result, and maybe a few things in regards on how to take the next couple of steps to get to that end goal for whatever it is that you're looking to achieve here. And I feel like it's kind of looking within rather than seeking of something outside of you to help with coming up for a solution to a problem. So I feel like you're very intuitive, guys. You're very sensitive to the energies. But I just feel at this time, if things are getting a little bit chaotic, just to take a moment to be in that more passive energy, okay? It's so easy at this time of the year as we're coming up to Christmas, especially if you do celebrate Christmas, or even if it's not necessarily Christmas, you know, it's coming to the end of the year. We haven't got very much long left until we get into 2024. So if it's not necessarily about the build up to do with Christmas, then it's like getting prepped and ready for the new year ahead, okay? So there could be certain things that you're wanting to achieve, but you're getting a bit stressed out here because it's like, oh, I have so much to get done, or I have so much to sort out, and I'm not sure how I'm going to go about doing of this. But I feel like you kind of know, but potentially you've just been really easily distracted, or you've just not had a moment to be able to sit and have that sense of, you know, peace and quiet for yourself, okay? So that could be important to prioritize a little bit more time if you can, even if it's just a few minutes in the day to just sit and regroup and kind of maybe even meditate for some of you if that is of interest. And you know, meditation doesn't have to be necessarily sitting still for hours on end. You know, it's like whenever we're in the flow of doing of something, even if you were just to go on a nice long walk or take a nice long bath or a shower or doing something like this would really be of assistance to you at this time. Yeah, guys, look at that. You saw me shuffle the cards and it actually came out for you, but I'm intrigued to see what was going on at the bottom of the deck with the Death card. Wow. And I did see 555 on my timer as this kind of card fell out. So we have Scorpio energy coming through. So strong water. So you may have Scorpio placements, but there is a dramatic upheaval, okay, that's getting ready to take place, or you feel in the thick of it right now. I'm getting more like, you know, like a tornado kind of energy. I'm picking up on specifically as in the Wizard of Oz. You know, when Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz and she gets kind of wrapped in with the house and in the tornado, and she's feeling a bit lost, she's a bit unsure, and then automatically, like, she gets transported into Oz, okay, to then be able to, you know, follow the yellow brick road and then kind of meet the characters who kind of join her on her path later on. So I feel like something is changing up and you don't necessarily know why certain things are taking place or how they're going to take place, or something unexpected is going on as of right now that's kind of thrown you. But I feel like this is kind of the universe's way to help assist you to get to where you're trying to get to, and you are on the right path, okay? You are, and I was getting pat, like as in pat on the back, so you need to give yourself a pat on the back for all the work that you've done and got to at this point. So maybe for some of you, you've changed and transformed so much and gone through this death and rebirth process where you're in the middle of this transition, and some of you are not necessarily kind of fully seeing of yourself in the way that others see you, okay? And I feel like this is an integral time for you to get really connected with you and to kind of look back on everything you went through in the past and just kind of be really proud of yourself, because whatever you've gone through has not been easy leading up until this point. But I feel like you're very much ready for this kind of new life. I'm hearing you're ready for the new year just to come in. Maybe 2023 has just been a bit of an ish show for you. Obviously I can't really swear on the channel because of, you know, what have you, but what I'm getting is that, you know, things have not been easy for you this year, okay? But I feel like there is something that may be a little bit bittersweet that could be potentially coming up for you, you know, in the last kind of few weeks leading into 2024. But I'm getting specifically in Scorpio season, as we're now in Sagittarius season, that you may have just been in this kind of holding period where you've been like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, I don't know who to see, I don't know, you know, the answers. And there's been the sense of, I'm hearing blind panic for some of you, but you could be really affected by the moon cycles here, or I'm picking up something to do with the new moon in Scorpio could have been very significant for you around that time. Or I'm picking up on the next kind of new moon in Sagittarius, which I do believe is in, you know, mid-December. That something could be getting cleared up for you by then, okay? I'm getting told to put that back because I feel like if it does come out again, then obviously it's meant to be there on the table. I mean, I just heard third time's a charm. So there could be someone, maybe even romantically, that's wanting to come back around, someone from the past, and it's like a third time around where you may have had this sense of stop and start with each other leading up until now, and then there's this kind of breakthrough getting ready to happen. Yeah, as I say that with the six of, wow, I wanted to say the Six of Swords, but it's the Six of Wands. So there's somebody here with that, me wanting to say Six of Swords, that wants you and them to be able to move on from the past and just kind of start afresh and get into calmer waters with each other and resolve something. And there's going to be a success in regards to doing of this if you're wanting to reconcile or kind of patch things up with someone, okay? Yeah, I just saw 1010 on my timer, so that could be significant. You could be seeing lots of 10s, maybe 3s, maybe 2s as well. But let's get some cards, guys, for the next 7 days. Obviously, with these messages, you know, even though I haven't put any cards on the table as of yet, okay, just know that you get the messages when I start the reading, okay, not necessarily just when I put cards on the table, okay, because there's always a rhyme and reason that could be like a little backstory as to what's building up with the main spread, okay. So let's get into this. What's going on for Cancer, please? Cancer. The Devil. Wow. Capricorn energy, and I said to you about karmic cycles coming to an end, and I just saw 1101 on my timer, so 111. So what's manifesting in for you is a completion. Now 1111, okay? Capricorn energy and the Three of Swords. So I did pick up on that 3 energy earlier. And we did pick up on the 555, and we do have the number 15 here with the devil, which is a 5, but also another 6, and then we saw the other 2 6s, so 666 could be something of significance. You know, obviously guys, don't get kind of bamboozled with that number. It is an angel number, and it's a representation of harmony and balance here, and kind of looking into having that sense of balance with our material world, but also our inner world as well, okay? So I am getting, for some of you, there's definitely a connection here in regards to a past life, okay? Whether it's romantic or not, that something needs to be resolved, okay? And I feel like it is getting resolved, and that there's going to be this sense of an end of a challenging, heartbreaking situation from the past, okay? 1212 on my timer as I say that. So 12s also can be the Hangman, which is Pisces energy, okay? And you break down the 12 and then you get another 3, so 33 or 333 as I was saying before. So you may have this sense of enlightenment that if you have been feeling stuck, okay, that you've been feeling stuck, or you seem to be feeling a sense of being stuck because you've been in a waiting period or in a resting period, okay? And there is a difference between the two. And as I was saying that, I did see 1 2 3 4, okay? So there is a progression on something, or a realization or an awareness of something, okay, that's taking place within you and around you at this time, okay? So there could be certain energies that you may be identifying as of right now, whether they're unseen or not, in particular, you know, with certain individuals for some of you. And true colors are getting ready to be shown to you. But look, another 3, guys, here with the 3 of Cups. You're going from the 3 of Swords to the 3 of Cups. So actually what I feel is that you're taking this time as of right now, and you need to be kinder to yourself as you're actually breaking chains here, okay? Not necessarily literally, but you're breaking chains, as it were, from maybe an old identity, okay? Or just from something that doesn't resonate with you anymore, and you're kind of getting ready to celebrate. I'm hearing celebrate yourself for a change. Yeah, with the 5 of Cups, you've been in this energy whereby you've had all these 3 cups kind of spilled over, but look, the 3 cups are going to be standing up for you, and that there is something kind of special waiting in the background for you, okay? And it's not necessarily just about love. There could be multiple things that could have that representation of those 2 of Cups here, guys, okay? So let's see what's going on. 3 of what? Another 3, guys. Gosh, 3s are huge at the moment, okay? That landing on top of the devil. Look, guys, like I said to you, better times are ahead for you with the Star and the 2 of Pentacles. You see how this person's trying to juggle from one pentacle to the other here, okay? So you've been in this one period of your life, but you're soon about to come back around to be up here, okay, guys? You've been in this low point, you've been in this dark place, but you're actually just getting ready to transition into this new cycle, okay? Because this is the infinity symbol, okay? I'm also getting told that whatever goes around comes around, okay? So if there has been the sense of people, you know, creating their karma, as it were, by maybe not treating you so well, or doing of things that they shouldn't have been doing, or mistreating you, or, you know, if it's not necessarily just you, then whatever kind of deed gets done, okay, is not gone unnoticed. It's not unseen, okay? And I feel like the universe does see all of what's going on here, okay? And there's something really beautiful about to take place for you. Aquarius could be also significant here. I am picking up something to do with Capricorn to Aquarius season, where there's something that's majorly shifting in this period of time as we're entering into the new year, okay? I know it's been a long journey with that 10 of Wands, but I'm hearing you're strong enough, okay? You've shown such resilience. And I'm also picking up that, you know, it's not just a sense of you having to deal with your own day-to-day things. I feel a lot of you have had some sort of spiritual warfare, okay, to be able to kind of fight through as well. And obviously this has been really, really difficult. But look, with the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra and Aquarius, you may be, for some of you, just thinking to yourself that you're not interested in love right now, or you're wanting to stay single, okay, because of the difficulties that you've experienced in regards to love, and, you know, you're not maybe wanting to partake in it. I'm getting like in a sense of cuffing season. But I feel like if you're to be, you know, brave enough and open up your heart here, and the sense of you prioritizing yourself, and by giving yourself that love, love is coming your way. I feel like love's coming your way anyway, okay? And this kind of love, obviously the ball is in your court. I feel a lot of you do want love, okay? You do want to have a love connection with someone, but I feel like you're not settling for less, okay? I saw 1717 on my timer as I say that, okay? You're putting strong boundaries with people, and you're standing up for yourself, and you're communicating your truths, as it were, okay? And so therefore, if people overstep the mark, or, you know, do off something whereby you're like kind of questioning why they're doing of that, I feel like you have no problem with kind of pointing it out to them, and for them to take accountability or responsibility as to, you know, why they did of those things or said of those things that could potentially have upset you. Like, I feel like you're no wallflower, okay? I feel like you're not shy to speak up on something, as I effing say that with the Ace of Swords. There's something to do with the clearing on your throat chakra here that's very significant, okay? Or potentially you may have recently noticed, if you've been developing some kind of cold or cough or sore throat or anything to do with that, you may be realizing that actually this could be part of ascension symptoms, rather than necessarily because you've caught the common cold or anything like that. So some of you could be getting this download and realization that that's what it is, especially if it only lasts a few days here, okay? And not to get too overly concerned with that, but obviously if you do have a cold, or you do feel like you have, you know, obviously, you know, concerns about your health in that regard, obviously I'm not a medical professional, so please go and see your doctor, okay? But with this Ace of Swords, I feel like you're not backing down. And with the Ace of Wands, this is beautiful. Look, you have this sense of resurgence of energy and confidence and belief in oneself. And look here with Temperance, Sagittarius energy, as we were talking about Sagittarius season, this is all coming in for you where you're feeling a lot more aligned, and you're going to be just in this place where you feel more at one with self and confident as you are, okay, and putting yourself out there. I'm getting for people to see you. I'm hearing in your true light. There may have been others around you who haven't wanted you to show of your light, okay, because obviously it brings the darkness up within them and they don't like it. It irritates their demons, I'm hearing. But I feel like you need to carry on what you feel is right for you and shine bright anyway, okay? With these messages, take what you feel resonates and leave the rest here. What else? We have the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Okay, 2 cards wanting to come through. Yep, Strength card, beautiful, Leo. And the 5 of Swords. And then one more to kind of put on the table. One more card to go underneath this 2 of Pentacles. Okay, thank you. 4 of Swords. And then bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords, okay? With the Sun, beautiful, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're not, I'm hearing your dark days are over, okay? I'm hearing the dog days are over, specifically that song. I believe it's by Florence and the Machine. It's a bit of a throwback, guys, but I am hearing that, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups, the Sun, I mean, how wonderful is this? So everything that you're feeling as of right now, if it's like these emotions are really intensified, and you're having the sense of sleepless nights, maybe even nightmares, I feel that the light's coming in for you. Better days are ahead for you, okay? Yeah, with the Two of Cups. So especially in regards to love, in regards to family, in regards to friendships, in regards to your work, in regards to your finances, there's a sense of the tables turning and destiny here at play to really show to you that the universe does have your back, and that everything that you've gone through and all the healing work that you've done, okay, and all the situations that you've had to walk away from, even though you may have not necessarily wanted to walk away from them, because there was some sort of care or, you know, love in a situation or for a situation, but you had the realization that it wasn't the best for you. And I feel like you still had the courage and the belief in oneself to kind of work through your fears or work through any difficulties that came up for you, and you've persevered and you're just about to make it to the other side. I'm really picking up on that energy of you know, the film Shawshank Redemption, where the guy breaks out from the prison, okay, and he's going through this this kind of like tunnel of excrement, okay. So maybe you've been in this kind of tunnel of excrement, okay, and that's how it feels like, and you've just not been able to see the light at the end of the tunnel to do with something. I just saw 2222 on my timer as I'm saying this, so this is going to resonate for someone. But balance is coming in for you, and there's this glimmer of hope. There is that little bit of light, okay? So the further down this tunnel, this kind of rabbit hole that you've been going through, regardless of how situations may appear or seem, you're about to make it to the other side. And so interesting to me, because look, I just picked up on this, right? Obviously with this star card, right, for, you know, certain restrictions in regards to YouTube, you know, because of nudity or what have you, I've had to cover up these cards, especially the ones that they're showing more of themselves, okay? And you see how this person, you know, is covered up in all this black. It's literally like this person's just emerged from that tunnel that I was talking about, and they've gone into the lake to go and wash themselves, because that's what's happened in the film, okay? So it's not really a spoiler there, guys, especially if you haven't seen it. I know it's quite an old film, so I would imagine most of you have seen it, but definitely go and check out that film if you feel inclined to. But you see how this person looks as if they're all dirty, and now they're like, okay, I'm gonna go and wash myself, and now a new day is here. I'm free, I'm liberated, you know, I've broke out. And you see how we have these two people chained up here as if they were in a prison, and this person broke out of prison. So, and prison doesn't necessarily have to be an actual physical prison. It could be a mental prison. It could be something to do with the ego and getting more aligned with your higher self here. I feel that, you know, the universe has been seeing you getting really upset, okay? And they may have been trying to show you in some sort of ways, maybe through your dreams, these kind of signs and synchronicities for you to kind of write down, I'm hearing, to still have faith and to still kind of keep going here, okay? Because everything that you're doing, all this sense of hard work, okay, is paying off, and it's paying off big time. So I feel like with this Five of Swords here, I'm getting kind of told to kind of surrender, to go with the flow, to surrender to the divine, to the universe, and let the universe work out all the other stuff for you, okay? But there's also, in regards to a particular love situation, there's someone that's had a major aha moment, okay, of recently. And they realize that this is a very strong soulmate connection, that you are meant to cross paths with each other. I'm hearing for some of you written in the stars, okay? So some of you may be dealing with a strong soulmate, a past life connection, or a twin flame. I'm getting twin flame reunion here with that star card energy. You could be at a distance from this person, and they've had to deal with a lot on their plate as well as, okay? And I feel like there could have been a point in time where you and this person were not able to kind of getting out of the friend zone, okay? Or move into a romantic connection because there may have been other people, you know, running amok, okay, in someone's life here, and there was a lot of drama and chaos. And I feel like this was difficult for you because you didn't want to kind of move on away from this person. You always had this sense of there's meant to be more here to do with this, and there absolutely is. But you've had to wait for your ships to come in, okay? You've had to be actively waiting on this connection and putting all this time, effort, energy, and focus back into self with the sense of self-love, and going through, you know, this kind of shadow work here, so that you have this realization, this awareness, this knowledge that, you know, whatever will be, and it will kind of all happen in the sense of divine timing here, and kind of surrendering and letting go to the process of you and this person getting together. This person could have actually had issues with their health. That may be another reason as to why they haven't shown through, okay? Or maybe they have children here, and they've had to make sure that their children are taken care of and sorted here, especially if this person has plans on you and them on kind of being together, maybe moving in together or being just closer together, like in the same neighborhood. This person may have had a lot of work behind the scenes so that they can get their, you know, all their ducks in a row, okay? And then you may have had this sense of anxiousness that this person doesn't want anything to do with you, because you may have had no contact or little contact from this person for a while now. But actually, this person's intentions for you and the connection is really beautiful, okay? And what you don't see here with the star, okay, with the sun, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups, this person is really very much in love with you. They do love you, okay? And they are coming, they are on their way, but they're just trying to get their material world sorted as of right now, so that you can have this reconciliation, so that you can have this sense of peace and harmony in your connection. This person envisions, okay, about what it would be like to have a family with you, or to blend families. You know, for some of you, if you haven't got children, and you would like to have children, there's a possibility of pregnancy. But I'm not getting that for everyone, but I'm just letting you know, if you were to kind of meet up with this person in the next 7 days or not long after that, there is a lot of passion here, a lot of fire, a lot of chemistry, and there is, you know, the possibility of not taking precautions, okay, guys, because you kind of just get swept up in all of the energy between the two of you, because it's just that intense. And I feel like you'll know what I mean in regards to that, depending on your connection. But this person has been holding back their truth, but they're not going to hold back their truth anymore. They're taking action, and they just want you to know that they feel like you are completely amazing, okay? This person is constantly thinking of you, maybe not so much to the point of obsession, but maybe there was a point where they were concerned about coming forward with an offer or a proposal or an apology of sorts to kind of rectify things with you, because they may have thought, oh my gosh, is this just lust, or is this just infatuation, or can I only just be friends with them? Would they want to be friends with me, or would they want more with me as well? Like, there's all of these questions, so this person may overthink quite a lot, okay? But their truth is that they are crazy about you, okay? And I feel that if you're just as crazy about this person, and not in the sense where it's toxic or unhealthy, like you just have this sense of, you know, warmth in your connection and gratitude, and you send love to this person or send healing to this person, they really do feel that on an energetic level, okay? Regardless of the distance that there is between the two of you, and they want to water on this connection, nurture this connection just as much as you do, okay? But you both have had a lot of stress in regards to leaving things in the past, and kind of dwelling over the past and working through those things, and actually allowing yourself to be open and receiving of a beautiful new future, a new chapter in your life, or a brand new book even. I'm getting that some of you are getting ready to write a book, okay? Or if you feel inclined to start writing a book or putting your thoughts out there in regards to journaling, this would be really beneficial for you. I'm also picking up on some of you, you may be receiving a job offer here, or someone takes a keen interest in regards to your work and they would like to collaborate with you, okay? This person potentially could have Earth strongly in their chart, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, okay? But there could be an opportunity to travel as well. There could be an opportunity to travel in regards to work, or going away on a holiday, like a little mini break. So some of you could be making plans for the new year to go away, or there could be maybe a surprise trip by the end of the year, something that maybe your love interest has actually been planning, okay, and they've kept you in the dark about it because they want you to be, I'm hearing, overjoyed that you get to spend this quality time together, and you'll be like, gosh, that was so thoughtful of this person. But I feel like you need to be in this energy of believing before you see it. And with you being in this believing rather than seeing kind of aspects of your connection, just feeling it through energetically and through faith, you know, miracles can happen, okay? I know that sounds cheesy, I know that sounds cliche and whatever, but I am getting that because they can happen every day. Miracles happen every day. Do you know what is really interesting to me? Because I just got brought to these boats here, and I was picking up on Noah's Ark, okay? It's interesting because I did get, you know, obviously with Noah's Ark, I'm picking up on that film, I think it's Evan Almighty, whereby there's been all of this resistance from Evan to kind of, you know, take on the, you know, the mission, as it were, assigned by God to create of this ark, because there's going to be a major flooding. And there's been the difficulties of people not believing him, thinking he's this and thinking he's that and what have you. And then obviously it rains, and then people mock him and take, you know, like laugh at him, what have you. And then all of a sudden there's the kind of the dam breaks, and then all the flooding of the water goes through all of this kind of big community, and obviously all the people get on this boat, the animals do. And then at the end of the film there's this, you know, the kind of crashing of this boat into like the White House or what have you, and there's this kind of confrontation, and then people get to see who the kind of the deviant, as it were, in the film was doing of things for their own personal gain, for power, for control, what have you, and, you know, putting at risk for everyone else, but they were getting some sort of benefit. It's like this person and yourself have had your own personal journeys whereby you've had this sense of belief and you follow through with whatever you have anyway. And regardless of what people have said about you, and regardless of whether people believed you with what you were doing or saw things the way that you did, but there's, you know, miracles can happen. And then obviously everything is kind of, you know, righted in a way. And, you know, the kind of culprit, as it were, is shown up. And there's this kind of community of people who are now like, right, okay, we've seen what's been going on in the darkness, and now we want to bring it all into the light, and we want to make these big changes, okay? I know that sounds a bit long-winded, but I am getting that kind of storyline. So you both have had this instance with what you've dealt with, and then coming together. But people, a lot of people or energies don't want to see you together because of the light that you're going to be bringing in, especially as this kind of power couple, okay? Like lightworker, healer, energy, okay? Starseed energy. So some of you may resonate with that. But anyway, guys, 333 222 444 555 1234 888 555 999. Like, you could be just seeing synchronicities of numbers everywhere here, guys, okay? Roses may be significant as well. But anyway, guys, so Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, that came out on the table, but with the other zodiac signs that I read throughout the reading, they could be for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, for yourself or your love interest with the love messages, but or anyone else that you're kind of dealing with if it's not love kind of related. But this is going to be the end of your reading for the next 7 days for those Cancer placements, the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. And I hope you have enjoyed this reading, this timeless reading, as much as I've enjoyed reading for you. And if you did enjoy this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you. Please feel free to hit the notification bell so you get an alert when I post another video or update on the channel through the community board. And last but not least, thank you to my members. I'm very grateful to you guys, and if you wish to be a member, there's a link in the description box below and all the information's there and available for you. But I hope you have a good next 7 days, and I'm sure I'll see you or speak to you relatively soon. So please take care. Thank you. Bye guys.